One of the most common things we get is, why should we even pray?
Yeah, that is a very common question and concern. So there are a number of different things that contribute to this, Sheikh. And the first thing is the lifestyle outside of prayer. It's almost impossible for somebody to even develop concern and care for something they're not interested in, something they don't think about, something they know nothing about. And that's why the saying goes is that if you want to appreciate anything in life, the first step to do so is you have to educate yourself. You've got to develop an understanding. So one major reason why a Muslim who wants to pray, or at least recognizes that prayer is important, but still can't get themselves to do it or be consistent is number one, start looking at your lifestyle outside of Salah. What are you doing? What are you spending your time in? What are you watching? What are you engaged with? Who are the people and friends and your social circles? Who are these individuals? And that would probably, it wouldn't surprise me, but it would probably solve more than half of your struggles towards prayer. So this is the first thing, Sheikh. And the second thing is that developing an interest of exploring what Salah is. So I compare that to, imagine if you have a goal in mind. I want to graduate from somewhere, or I want to travel to a particular place, right? And to achieve this goal, you start putting together a plan. And you start learning about the goal, what it takes to achieve it, and the journey, and how long, and those who have done it. And you start studying their mistakes, and you start studying their strengths and weaknesses, and you put all of this together. Now you have a good understanding that these are the things I have to go through to get there.
Yeah.
Apply the same mindset to Salah.
Yeah, I like how you mentioned the environment. I remember a brother told me, he said, Alhamdulillah, all my friends smoke, drink, go to the bar. And I was thinking, where's this going? He said, but I don't do any of it. And I was thinking, yes, they might not have influenced you to do those things, but they did not influence you to do what is good. So compared to the friends that when they pray, you just feel like, okay, I should probably pray as well.
Yeah.
So your environment's really important. The problem is people come and say, I have a girlfriend, so I say the person who is praying but they have a girlfriend, they are even better than the person who doesn't pray that doesn't have a girlfriend. Why? Because the first, you're fulfilling Allah's obligation, and sometimes we think I have to make sure my whole life is clean, but to be honest, even us, like none of our lives is 100% clean. If that was the case, none of us would be able to pray.
Yeah.
So we have to start in a position where we say, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm smoking, I have a girlfriend, I'm swearing all the time, whatever I'm watching, let's just do the prayer.
Yeah.
And as the Quran mentioned, that Salah actually takes people away from these sins. So you will see eventually that you're going to watch some bad video, then you're going to hear the adhan, you're going to make wudu and pray, and eventually you're going to realize, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And eventually, it will push you away. It might take a while. I remember a brother was telling me, like, he went over to a girl's house to do something inappropriate, but he broke for Salah. But then, that guy's still better than the guy who doesn't pray at all, because, as we know, the biggest sin is, not praying to Allah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we think, he kissed a girl, therefore that is even worse than not praying, but we know this is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
So you can't be too dirty to take a shower, as you know, of course.
On that note, Sheikh, man, I want to say so much, but let me go back again. So on that note, Sheikh, even when sometimes people will ask me, Sheikh, can you make dua that I pray?
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Just get up and do it.
Because you have a super dua, you're the imam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a VIP special going on this Ramadan of du'as. But on a serious note, these are some of the things that you don't need anything except to just get up and start that process.
Yeah.
And as you said very beautifully, that your heart will start to feel the guilt and remorse. Man, look what I was doing, and now I'm going to go and pray. And that is exactly one of the things that Salah does to you. It starts to help develop that remorse, that reflection of your life and mistakes, and help you get past that. You know, you're not going to feel miserable every single time you pray anymore. All of that will go away. The only misery you'll experience is, oh man, I'm 2 minutes late for Salah. I need to get somewhere and pray.
Yeah, and just like, not to bring a grim note up, but sometimes, you know, we know we're all going to die. I remember there was a brother, he told me, like we were trying to tell him, it's good to pray, we should pray, and he was saying, is this uncle still alive, like his family friend? We said, yeah, he's still alive. He said, well, you know, he makes dua for me. He's trying to say, like, well, he actually did say, because he's alive, he makes dua for me, I'm good. So as long as he's alive, but we have to realize, it doesn't matter who makes dua for you. No matter if your parents are pious or anyone else. Even the Prophet ﷺ, his own uncle, he was making dua for him to be guided, and he didn't accept. And even him, he will, unfortunately, go to the hellfire, because, of course, we have to advocate on ourselves. We can't be, you know, my mom's making dua for me, as long as she's around, we're good to go.